This is my Festool KS60E CapEx, or CapEx, or whatever you want to call it. I don't actually know how to pronounce it, but this is it. I've had it for about a year and a half. It's a good little saw. The back of it is quite compact, so it will cut like 300 on a width on a bit of timber on the bed. When it's undone, this is literally as I get it out of the van. So all you do is just undo the bed, pull it round, set it up. You got a thumb screw here for the bed extension. Just pull that out and lock that back off. Same the other side, just undo that, pull that out and lock it back off. Same with the back of the bed. They're like riser rail, I'm guessing, or well, I don't actually know what it's called, so I'll just call it a riser rail. So same with the other side, little screw at the back, just pull it off and pull it round. So what you've got at the bottom here, this is adjustable on the height, depending on the floor surfaces or a step in the floor, whatever, to actually stop the bed from tilting when you've got a bit of weight on it. So as you can see, it doesn't move yet. So you've got a thumb screw just here. You pull that back and that allows it to slide. It's a tiny little movement, like, and that will allow it to slide. So I just turn the saw around from the back, want the cable tidy while I'm here. There's a clip here, which allows the cable to go into. It's just a little clip. Once you tighten it up, tidy all the cable back up, once you finish with it, you just clip it into there, and this cable will not go anywhere. I mean, I've been to the back of my van on my last saw, and this cable's been wrapped around God knows how many other tools, which is a nightmare. This is brilliant. It's never come undone on me. It works great. Perfect little saw in my eyes. Like, this is the reason why I bought it. I would rate this a 8 out of 10 as saws go. I've had quite a few chop saws and miter saws. So to actually release the saw itself, you got a green little switch or lever there. Just keep a bit of pressure on the head of the saw, undo that, and just let it go up gently. Also, for your trench cuts, you have this little wheel. So as you can see, the saw goes straight into the bed there. You pull it forward and that's your trench cut. So all you do to adjust it, let the saw off a little bit, and it has got a little diagram on it on which way to turn it for the height adjustment. So if you turn it to the left, it will go deeper. If you let the saw off a little bit and turn it to the right, it will stay slightly higher in the bed. So the good thing about this saw is it bevels both ways for like jack cuts, etc. So to the left, all you do is just undo the back, tighten the back up, as you can see, and it's ready to cut on a 45. For the right bevel, what you have to do is you actually have to release this like riser rail off completely to actually get the right hand bevel. So you pull it upright, you have a little slightly back it off to the left, press this button and push it to the right. If you don't take that riser rail off, this sliding bar where the bearings go on will hit that riser rail, and you will only get about 40 degrees on the bevel. As you can see, it's at 45. So if you don't take that off, it's a little bit of a downfall. You have to take it off every time you want that 45 degrees from the right hand side for a jack cut. If you're pitching up a roof or you're cutting jacks in a roof. But all you do is pull it up and it will click, and push it back to the right and lock it off, and that is dead at 90. It's a really reliable saw. It's also got a variable speed, which is so to slow the blade down for sort of more precise cutting without actually mullering it. But apart from that, really reliable saw. I'm happy with it. It's got a built-in light there. This is a dust cover, so basically every so often you just pop that out. There's a little sort of divot for your finger to go in. Just pull the little tray out. It's like a little lens cover. Just give it a blowout, push it back in, and it just clips in, and that is it. That shines both sides of the blade, so when the blade is down, it will shine both sides of the blade and give you kind of like a laser on the timber, but it's not. It's just a beam of light both sides of this blade that gives it a shadow exactly where the blade is, which is pretty cool. It does work well. I rate this an 8 out of 10 as for compact sliding miter saws go. Really good. A little bit over budget in my eyes. Could do with being a little bit cheaper, but it is Festool, which is quite an expensive brand, and kind of have good quality stuff. It, for quality wise, it feels robust. It does take a knock-in. I've not had to calibrate it as such, and it does get a bit thrown around in the back of the van. So yeah, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.